Okay. You are good, honey.
Okay.
Okay.
Lord help
All
us.
right, cool. All right, you ready?
Lord Jesus. Yes.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. We're gonna talk about. I heard some things about you. Good stuff though. It ain't no bad stuff. So we're gonna talk
Oh,
about it.
all these rumors and everything, right? Even to the point where I'm married right now. I didn't even know I was married. Like, I'm like, oh my God, where's the ring? Like,
Okay, right? Exactly.
can a bitch get proposed
Okay,
to first? Like,
okay. Okay. Well, listen. Let's talk about it. So, listen. I'm excited to finally be doing this interview. I know some weeks ago you were at a comedy club, and rumor was circulating that you and Corey Holcomb had an altercation. Now, this altercation, according to you and other sources, because I had got it from other sources before I actually got it from you, and then when you came to my DM, you was like, "No, this actually happened." They were saying. Actually, on the night that it happened, they was like, "Hey, Tasha," they were in my DM. They was like, "Yo, I just saw Corey punch Christina Payne, another comedian, in the face," and I was like, "Oh, okay." So, being that it was hearsay, I was like, "I don't know if they trying to, because Corey's team like to troll with information." So I was like, well, let me see if the victim will come forward. So, and then when you hit me, I was like, okay, now we can go. So, are you ready to do an interview? So, you and Corey Holcomb had an altercation, and he ended up, according to you, striking you in the face.
yes. And there were about like 35 other people plus probably out there. So I'm not the only one who saw this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's why it's just surprising and alarming to me that he's like literally trying to change the whole complete story, like as if one, he's saying he didn't hit me, and then he's saying, oh, it was self-defense. So then it's like, so what are you talking about? So now you're trying to say that I hit you, and he's trying to say that I hit another person now or something like that. So I'm like, if I went on a hitting spree like that, how come none of y'all called the police? How come none of y'all went to the hospital? How come, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are other people leaking the story even before I got to say anything, to the point where people were calling me and I was in the hospital? Like, folks were calling me in the morning, like, yo, I heard what happened. What happened? Like, what happened? So the story was already moving about, slash people were already contacting the Hollywood Improv, like, hey, do you know what happened last night in front of your club last night? And so they started to look into the footage, and because of what they saw, it already had started to go corporate. It already started to go um, into the hands of people who are handling major things out here, including Live Nation, Levity, a bunch of stuff like that. So these are the people who pay a lot of us comedians. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
and a lot of it is Jewish ran, might I add, along with
Okay.
women ran. So it's like, this is not going to serve him at all in the public eye, especially with it going along, already going along with his comedy, like his material. Like, he talks shit about his daughter. He talks shit about his wife. He cheat, like, he's a cheater. I mean,
Hmm.
he said crazy things like, fuck that bitch, talking about his daughter. I could make another one. And it's like, as a woman who loves her father, I'm just like, I couldn't imagine my dad saying some crazy stuff like that. Like how, and as a social worker,
Hmm.
just hearing stuff
You a
like that.
social worker?
Yes, I have a master's in social work from Howard University. So that is also another thing, is that I
Oh.
know the laws. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I hit
Mm-hmm.
somebody, and especially first? Like, I know it's one thing about self-defense, but it's a
Hmm.
whole other thing to just be striking people first, and you have witnesses, and there's cameras around, all around. Like, so we were right in front of the Hollywood Improv, and
Okay.
and
Yeah. So tell me what happened. Were you performing that night, or was he performing at the Hollywood Improv?
no, he rarely gets to perform there, at that improv. I don't even think they appreciate him at all. And then come to find out, he usually has a gun on him, so that's why he doesn't come in. So whenever D Ray's show is there, that's like his homie from Chicago. And so that's the only time he may or may not, jump up on stage for 5 minutes or something like that. Um,
Okay.
but he's usually outside of the Hollywood Improv. Um,
They
uh,
say he drives a scooter. Is that true?
well, I don't know exactly, but I know that he fell off of a scooter and broke both of his wrists. And he actually did that in the summertime after the initial verbal altercation that we had. This whole thing really started in the summertime.
I
And
just never thought somebody that carries a gun would ride a scooter. That's really interesting. Okay, but okay, I just wanted to confirm that because they say it's like a little moped scooter, and I was like, he kind of heavy to be on a moped, and I
yeah,
know he
but
be
his
musty on
his
that because
hip
he
has
real
fell
hairy.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he real hairy. I know he be musty and stuff. So what initially started the beef?
Well, I mean, if we're going all the way back to when
Yeah,
this initially for real started, this is like 12 years ago, for real, before
y'all
I
been
was even
beefing
doing.
that long.
Listen, girl, but this is off of some 12 years ago. I wasn't even doing comedy back then. I was only doing radio. I started my podcast called The Christina Payne Show. So that's why I remember when you started, because when you were starting, I was like going into comedy. I did maybe like 100 episodes, and it wasn't even called podcast yet. It was still called Radio Internet. So Corey was a guest on my show. A bunch of people have been on my show, like Wiz Khalifa, Nipsey Hussle, Sway from
Oh,
MTV, Nell. So I grew up in radio. I've been doing radio since I was 14. So I ran this radio show like a real radio show for real.
okay,
And we had national guests on there. Corey was on there as well, along with other comedians. And this was also in Washington, D.C. So whenever people came into Washington, D.C., I would have them on the show. So he saw how my show was ran, and I had two comedian co-hosts on my joint. So he then tried to recruit me to be his co-host for his show that he was starting, that he just began. And he said, I want you to replace this Mexican lady named Darlene. She's the ex-girlfriend of Ice T or something like that. That's like what she's famous for or something. I don't
yeah, but
know.
he hit Darlene too. Yeah, Corey hit Darlene.
Oh, he has?
Yeah.
Oh
His
God.
wife told me. His wife told me.
Oh, the Puerto Rican lady?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said that she caught him cheating with Darlene as well.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mhm, child, we got that.
Connections.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
the wife told us. But they going through a divorce. She told us everything. She say
oh,
he likes butt play, all types of shit, bro. Like yeah. And
and
I
you
could
know
tell
what?
a big nigga like that try to pretend he hard. They like their asses played with. I could tell. Yeah.
Girl, it's people here in Hollywood who are saying that he's gay and for real, and they got video of that to prove that. And I was like,
Oh,
oh,
boy. Ooh, shots fired, bruh. Shots fired. He already know. I'll upload the recording. He don't want that recording of his wife out saying that. I was just like, play
I
with
met
me if you
her.
want to. You
I
have?
met her in Washington, D.C. backstage at a show, and this is also when I met that pastor that was on his podcast a week ago lying about me, who invited me to a private Bible study in his hotel room during a snowstorm, trying to lay hands on a bitch. So that's why I was like, all the people that he's trying to get, like, it was pretty much he hired actors or some thirsty open micers to be on his show and wrote them a script and was like, we got to deny everything because the truth was out too much already. So once it went viral, like once Comedy Hype picked it up, and then TMZ wanted to break the news, but my attorney was like, don't say nothing yet. Just chill for right now. So in doing that, it has definitely give people time to hang themselves. And the defamation that has gone on, the lies, I'm talking about, like,
Are you emotional?
girl, I cannot believe to the extent that people will go for 15 minutes of what they call fame. I'm just like, really? Like, and these are people who I've used to call friends, like people who still have my glass Tupperware at their house from the last meal that I cooked for them.
Now
You
they
know,
know they need to return your shit.
girl. So and the holidays is here.
Yeah, you need your shit. Tupperware expensive.
girl, especially the
Look at
glass.
this
Glass.
glass. Right, exactly.
Okay, hello, good
Bring
night.
that lady shit back.
So,
Go ahead.
so basically, there was a comedian who was there, and it's a woman, and she took the gun from Corey. Corey passed her a gun and was like, put that up. So because I've mentioned her name, she's like, oh, because you mentioned me, I'm gonna say whatever. And I have like all the text messages from all these people and all the
Well, hold
truth.
on, hold on, hold on. Back up, because you were telling us how you had met Corey and we had got on
Oh,
him
okay,
fucking Darlene. You
sorry.
know what I'm saying? And so you guys actually
Yep.
worked together back 12 years ago. Yeah, yeah. You just want
Oh,
to follow
okay.
the
Oh, okay. Wait,
timeline.
wait.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
go back to the 12 years ago. Okay, so he wanted
Okay.
me to be a co-host on his radio show, right? So I
Uh-huh.
flew out here from Washington D.C. and mind you, I'm from California, but I was going to Howard University, undergrad and grad, so that's why I was still in Washington D.C. So I come back. I come to L.A. to have this meeting with him, and so and have a production meeting, like see the studios wherever he was recording and stuff like that. And then he says he got me a hotel room. So I'm like, okay, I didn't flew myself out here. I guess that's the least he could do, get me a hotel room or whatever. He got me a room at this place called Dunes Inn on Wilshire Boulevard.
Okay.
It was some Rudy Poot shit. I was like, okay, but
Mhm.
it was only gonna be for a night, so whatever. I'm flying out tomorrow. Um, but he tried to force himself upstairs, like on some like because he was buying the room.
Corey?
Right. Because Corey Holcomb was buying me this hotel room, motel room, mind you, that he had a right to come upstairs and it was about to go down or whatever. He was like, yeah, you know, woo, woo, woo. And I was like, huh? Like, nigga, no. I was like, I'm sorry. I recall you being married. And I, first of all, do not mess with married men. That's just something I just do not do. My parents have been married for 42 years until my mom passed away. So I'm like, I just know this is my dad played pro basketball. I'm like, this is what I do not do. I knew to never be
So
that
he
up.
tried to come get some pussy from you in the Roach
Girl,
Motel.
that's what he thought. He really thought he was about to get some
And
because
child,
I
you
was
light
out
skinned. He was supposed to put you in the Hilton.
nigga, I am also Filipino. Okay, so that's why
She ain't even all black.
right. So that's why
Exactly.
so
Go
that's why
ahead, Christina.
I was like,
The nerve of that fuck. Go ahead. Wanting to fuck somebody in a goddamn Roach Motel. And she's half black and Filipino. Nigga,
just him wanting to fuck, period.
Marriott,
And he was
bitch.
married.
W. Okay. Now, would you have gave him some pussy if he would have got you the W?
No, because I don't mess with married men, period.
You
So
stuttered on that. You was like, no, no. You had to think about
gave
it for
him
a
some
second.
examples. I was like, dude, I
But if
work
he wasn't married and he got that W hotel, would you have gave Corey Holcomb some pussy?
I probably would have made him still wait a little bit, but like I would at least had him in a better mind frame of it all. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, Corey didn't seem like that bad of a guy back then. You know what I'm saying? Like he seemed like a nice guy back then, but once he flipped on me like that and was like, "Oh, well fuck you then, bitch. You ain't going to give me no pussy. Well fuck you then." And fuck the whole radio situation. So I didn't do his radio show, but I continued to work with Olivia Fox and
That's called sexual harassment, ain't he? He's trading pussy
oh,
for work. He
girl,
wants you to come.
straight up. So that happened 12 years ago. So mind you, we are fast forwarding to now, like 3 years ago, I just moved to LA. So and I'm
Mhm.
doing comedy. So he
Okay.
sees me and he's like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh, DC, is that you?" And I'm like, DC. Oh, that's where he does know me from. So I was like, yeah, that's me.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's me, right? So he's like, okay. And, I'll see him out in front of the improv. We may joke a little bit, say hi, but I'll keep it moving and keep it at that. So that's why for him to all of a sudden jump into a conversation I was having with another comedian in July that
Mhm.
had nothing to do with him at all. The first
Mhm.
thing he says is, "He ain't got to say shit to you, bitch." And so when he immediately starts like that, jumping into my conversation, I turn like, "Oh, okay." And
pause. Let me stop you right now because you got to take a look at these waves I got, baby, waving at you. Ah, yes. Ain't that cute? Shout out to Honey Beauty. The only products that I use that actually moisturize my hair from root to tip. And as you can see, because my hair is so short, you can see the root and the tip. I love that it doesn't have any cancer-causing chemicals, no preservatives. And so stop what you're doing. Hit the link below in the description box as well as in the comment section and Google Honey Beauty right now so that you can start to love all your hair as I'm loving all these waves right now that's waving bye-bye to y'all. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these.
I turned like, oh, okay. And that night I had time. That night I was like, I got time tonight. You know what I'm saying? So that night, like I literally let him and a bunch of his yes men know all about themselves. And I told him, I was like, you are out here stealing all these new comedian people's jokes. I was like, you are not a writer. Your career is going this way. I was like, you aren't helping put nobody on. Like, you don't let none of these niggas open up for you. I was like, has he let any of y'all open up for him? Any of y'all, please make some noise. And so it was like everybody's quiet, and I'm talking mess to the point where I'm telling him, I even told him, I said, nigga, you are a demon. I said, straight up, you work for the devil. I said, you do not help nobody come closer to Christ. You are not helping the world a better place, be a better place. And he was literally like, uh, if anybody love her, you need to come get her before I super sock this bitch. And I'm like, what? Now this nigga is getting violent. He talking violence. And I'm a social worker. So I'm just like, and knowing the laws, I'm just like, this nigga ain't that stupid, especially
You ready? You about to call them crackers? Well,
right.
you are the cracker, so you don't need to call nobody. Not that's a compliment, but go ahead.
So,
Yeah.
he basically threatened me then and was like, "If anybody love her, come get her before I super sock this bitch." And, so other people were nervous and scared, you know, and was like trying to pull me away and pull me back and put me in the car and really thinking this nigga was about to do something and whatnot. And I was just like, in my mind, I'm like, he talking about he got all this money and boo 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 and he got so much to lose and he the one who's booked and blah blah blah, but yet you talking about hitting a female though, like,
So
and
this
I'm
was the first time he had threatened to hit you.
that was the first time he threatened to hit me in July, in
Okay.
earlier in
And
July.
so he didn't get a chance to do it. So what led up to him hitting you at the Improv a couple weeks ago?
Okay, so remember I told you he fell off his scooter, right? So
Yeah.
remember I just told you
I said his big
that
ass ain't got no business on no scooter. A
girl,
scooter is for 18-year-olds, college students and shit, and small, short Mexicans.
right, who got balance, you know?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, so what did he do? Okay, so I saw him already a couple times since that situation. He
Okay.
said nothing to me, nothing at all, was always looking away or anything like that. So, it wasn't until this situation that just happened a couple weeks ago on it was like 12:30 in the morning. I'm walking out of the Improv. So now it's like 12:10.
Mm.
December 10th now. And it's 12:30 in the morning. I'm walking out to meet my homegirls in my car. And remember, I just told you that he fell off that scooter and he broke both of his wrists and he fractured some other bones or something like that, right?
In
So
his face?
you said what?
In his arm or his wrist or
Well,
his face?
he broke
Because you
both
had
of his
pointed to your
wrists.
face.
Oh no,
Okay.
I was just scratching.
Okay.
But he
Okay.
broke both of his wrists and then he fractured some other bones from what I heard, right?
So now he got
So
to hold the scooter with tight wrapped wrists.
whatever
Now,
happened, girl, he fell off
let's
this
keep it
thing, right?
level. He ain't even supposed to be using his wrists.
Yeah, so he fell off the scooter, broke all these bones and everything, and
Okay.
fractured all his other so basically, the next time he showed up to the Improv, he had the cast on, right? So this is almost like a month later after the fact. So when I saw him through the window, I just went like this, like on my Brandy, I wanna be down type thing to him,
Hmm.
and I was just
Yeah.
like, "Whatever," because so many people were already making fun of him and his demise, and him being broken up and crippled and stuff like that. And I
Mhm.
was just like, I'm not gonna like entertain and add on to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Mhm.
not that
Right,
type of
right,
person. You know
right,
what I'm saying?
right.
So I was like, whatever, they can have it. And his co-host, Marcus Smith, is one of the main people who was making fun of him while he was injured, to the point where they had a falling out, right? And that whole
Right.
falling out went viral. It was real nasty, the whole thing, right?
Okay.
So him and Marcus just got cool. This is the first time you're seeing both of them together in front of the Improv, um,
Okay.
this night that all of this also went down. So
Mhm.
I come out the Improv, I walk out, and he is looking at me, like looking at me up and down, and I'm standing in one position because my knee is still hurting, busted from that weekend, that Saturday injury that I had. So I have on, it's my 10-year comedy anniversary. So I have on like a dress and like thigh-high boots. I have a fur on. It was freezing outside, and I'm holding my purse and I'm lighting my J. And then, so basically, by the time I'm on my second puff or whatever, he is looking at me, and then I catch him looking at me, but then now he catches me looking at him watching me type thing. So then he goes, "Fuck you looking at, bitch." And I was like, "Oh, wow,
What the fuck?
immediately. This is how we're starting immediately, right?" So I was like, "All right." And he's 12 feet away from me at this point in time when he starts like this. So he is going, "Fuck you then, bitch. You dirty bitch, your mama a bitch."
With the wrist like this?
So he has the casts are off now. The casts are off now. So right before I got out there, he just told two of my friends, "Oh, I can't even be out here fighting like that because my wrist ain't even all the way healed yet." So he comes, and he's like talking, going back and forth, like, "Your mama a hoe." I'm like, "Oh, okay, your mama's a hoe. Like, you a bitch." I'm like, "Okay, you're a bitch." And I'm just like, what are we doing here? This is so childish. And then so then he starts to walk up and gets in my face now, and then he goes like, "I'm ready for any and everything," all like that. Like, look at me, I'm ready for any and everything, all like that. And I was like, "Corey," like, I'm looking up. I'm like, "Corey, what that mean, Corey? Corey, what that mean?" Like, I'm like making fun of him because I'm like, he is really already acting out already in front of all these people. So
Okay.
I'm standing right on the sidewalk, right in front of the Improv, Hollywood Improv door, and I'm not moving at all. I'm standing in one spot the whole time because my knee is messed up. So, and I'm wearing heels I shouldn't be wearing. So all I'm waiting is for my car to pull up, and I'm out. So he's talking mess and going all like this in my face, and then I was like, "You ain't learned yet?" And then he was like, "Fuck you talking about, bitch." I was like, "You didn't learn from the last time you said you was gonna super sock me." Like, cause he was already talking about knocking me out and shit, right already, right? So I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh God, here we go with this shit again." And so I was just like, "Corey, you're not gonna do nothing." Even people were like talking to him, like, "Corey, you ain't about to let her hype you up and woo woo woo." And then I was like, "Corey, you didn't learn already from the last time?" And he was like, "Fuck you talking about, bitch." I was like, "You don't remember the last time you said you were gonna super sock me and you
Uh-huh.
didn't see what God did to you then?" And I was like, and then I did the "I want to be down" Brandy dance in his face again. I said, "You don't remember when
Oh, I would have paid anything to see this go down
girl,
between you and him.
all like this." I went like this. And
And
then I
you
was
like this
like,
bitch shit, yeah. And
yeah.
he
So I was
okay.
like, "You don't remember both of your wrists getting broke when you said you was gonna slap the super sock the shit out of me?" I was like, "God didn't tell you I was one of his favorites? He didn't tell
Right.
you to leave me alone?" I said, "Please believe you keep this up and it's only going to get worse for you. I promise you that." So he was still talking shit, all woo woo woo, da 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 da. It's people all in front of us. He reaches over two people and walks up to hit me in my face. Like, and folks are just like, "Wow." So then the security dude the security guard, who was standing right there in between us, he grabs him and then hits him with like a 1-2, and then Corey's starting to fall back, and then Corey's little yes men jumped the security guard at the Improv. So then it becomes it's 4-on-1, but really with Corey it's 5-on-1, and then you got Joe Torre's son, Cam Torrey, um, side swiping, like, like a football move, like when they,
Hmm.
yeah, so he does that to the security guard whose name is Jamil, and he knocks him over, so he falls to the ground, and now it's like six guys on one stopping the security guard who tried to step in for me after Corey Holcomb.
Cause
um
I was gonna say, where your niggas at? How many niggas you got living in that house with you, child? I was gonna say, where the fuck them niggas at?
well, it was like maybe five people with me,
He
so
shouldn't have even gotten that close to you to even hit you. It should have been
it was definitely, like, people in between, and then my homegirl went to go get the car, and then my other homegirl, she grabbed my stuff that was, like, out, like my jacket and my purse and my box and stuff
right.
like that. So, it was like, and then the other guy, who was with us, Jerry Law, was just making sure, nobody else tried to, you know, whatever. So he was trying to help break up the fight as well. There were some good people out there who definitely tried to jump in afterwards to try to break up the fight. But because Jamel was right there, he was able to, grab Corey, and then he did get in a couple hits. So
So Corey, ultimately, it was like a brawl,
it
is
turned
what it.
it turned into Jamel getting jumped by Corey and Corey's yes men. It was Corey and five other guys on Jamel, who's the head security, one of the head security people at the Hollywood Improv. And he's
Now
also
let me ask y'all a question, because y'all doing all this, your mama this, your mama that. Was y'all high? Was y'all high? Because I heard that you be down there selling some of the best edibles ever outside the comedy club. Is that true?
oh, I mean, like, of course, like, yes, I make edibles and whatnot like that. That isn't,
They say they good.
that isn't a secret. And
No, but they say they good.
years. Yeah, they're great. And my grandfather and his business had me doing that as well. And
Okay.
it's a family
So you a
business.
social worker, but you make great edibles.
Yes, I do. I do. And I make my own
Okay.
butter. And,
You make your own butter.
I've been in, like, car accidents and whatnot. And
Yeah.
my dad's a nutritionist. So he was like,
So they help with the pain management and
gotta
stuff.
get you
So
back.
what type of edibles you make? You put sugar in them? Are they sugar free? What?
We do everything. We do stuff for diabetic patients, cancer patients,
What?
and we give stuff away to the homeless as well, because we're like, hey, you might as well smoke this instead of crack. You feel me?
Oh,
So,
yeah. I
it
like
is
that.
legal here in
Okay.
California,
She sure is doing social work. Okay, because I was gonna ask, because child, the streets be talking now, and they say you be out there with your candles, you be out there with your edibles. They say you be
So,
selling boxes of cigarettes. They say
oh
you basically
no.
the lady that's supposed to stand in the bathroom to sell everybody condiments, but you do it outside the club. Is that true?
No, I think they're putting it on thick, but I do have some licensing and whatnot for vending, and so we'll talk more about that.
Okay, I'm just if you want to promote your business here, this is an open
Yes,
platform.
yes. Thank
Okay.
you so much.
No shade or nothing like that. I know I got my shades on. No shade or nothing like that. But they just told me they said that Christina may have been like high on her own supply when this
No,
shit
I
went
mean,
down.
and at the end of the day, Corey also was drinking alcohol and had a whole bottle of something and a glass out there out front, along with having a gun on him, along with he is also trying to deny everything and flip everything to the best of his ability and defame my character. So he's gonna say whatever he possibly can to try to flip the story, along with that other comedian who also took the gun from him. She's ex-military, along with being a mother of two. So she's also trying to clear her name. And I have the text messages from her where she said, because I added her name and included her name, she's going to say whatever she wants to against me. And the other people who were also who he also had on his podcast, that Corey Sherrill guy who this started all over, that's who the comedian was I was having a conversation about with. And then the other Corey Holcomb jumped in to aid him and was like, "Oh, he don't have to say shit to you, bitch." So that Corey Sherrill person is also somebody who has my glass Tupperware at his house, and he was staying at my homegirl's house, driving her car, and living under her roof for free and whatnot like that. So he totally lied about everything, even to the point where he's trying to include himself in on the fight just so he could get on Corey's podcast and get his little 15 minutes of fame. And he's including himself in on the fight as one of the guys who jumped Jamel now, which is amazing to me.
I
So,
need to talk to Jamel. Jamel will talk to me.
yeah, I'm sure he would.
Yeah, see if he'll talk to Tasha K for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna add it into your interview.
Yes, I'm sure he
The
would.
more supporting evidence we got for you, the better.
Yes. And
Okay.
the other witnesses are all at work right now. Otherwise, they would have definitely been here as well. And then
No,
there are
I had
witnesses.
people tell me that were there
Mhm.
that this did happen, but you guys were face to face and you was talking shit, he was talking shit, but
Yeah,
he did hit
I
you.
told him about his whole ass
He
mom.
did hit
I
you.
told him that, like, she raised a loser,
Now
and
you know he's sensitive. You
girl,
know Corey's sensitive.
that
You know he wasn't loved properly by his mama, so he got an underlying issue with women.
and
And
that's all I was expressing. All I was doing was expressing the truth and the facts. And I told him that, like, I prayed for him, even when his little wrist was broken stuff. I said, "Nigga, I prayed healing."
he ain't got no little wrist. That's a big nigga. That's a
I
fat
told
fuck.
him, I was like,
Okay, go ahead.
I
Yeah,
really,
go ahead. I just
I
want you
really
to.
wish that God would, like, work on your heart in the time that, because I told him, I said, "You don't remember your wrist being broke?" I said, "You don't
That nigga
remember."
don't even work on his own heart. He looked like he passed by McDonald's and stops on the way to the comedy club. That man got so
Yeah,
much motherfucking fat and claw
girl.
arteries and shit. He better set his ass somewhere to fuck down before God do it.
Cause that's what I told him. I said, "You don't remember when you couldn't feed yourself, when you couldn't wipe your own ass and you was smelling
That
like
white
shit?"
bitch did it. That white bitch did it that he messing with.
Mm. Girl, and it's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them out here who be trying to take care of these lame ass niggas out here
Mm,
in California.
mm.
That's what I told him. I said, "You lost all your friends," and I was like, People do not fuck with you for real out here in Black Hollywood. Like, so many people have called me, like, and have been coaching me through this whole thing. And from Tiffany Haddish to Alex Thomas, Dion Cole, like, so many people have been literally like, "This is what you need to do. This is how you need to handle this." Boom, 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 boom. So I have literally been getting any and all the advice needed possible. So that's why I'm saying, even the lawsuit, the civil lawsuit, and anything else that happens is literally, this is all out of my hands at this point. Like, because the footage is viral, but it's not public yet. So
Mm.
people have seen it. Like, even I remember the other day, I just flew into Washington D.C. and my friend Craig Robinson's brother, called me.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "You got a moment?" He was like, "Yo, me and my brother just saw the video," and I said,
So the video was circulating?
I said, "What the fuck?" And he was like, "Yeah, we just saw it." And he was like, "Can I pray with you? Because I am so sad that all of this is happening and going on around you, and people are going to the extreme measures to lie and actually say that the opposite has happened. Because once you see this footage, you are going to be like, oh my God, really? And why?" So that's why all the people in the comments who were saying, "Oh, she deserved it," or "Oh, what did she do first?" And it's like, all I did was tell this dude the truth about himself, and
Yeah.
what he's doing to these younger comedians, and how he's stealing jokes, uh and
Not stealing jokes.
yeah, he's not a writer. This dude is not funny, and that's why he tells the most horrible, horrific jokes ever. Those abortion jokes and everything else, and it's like, dude, like, it's really sad. It's a cry for help, and I think we really need to get Corey some help, like an intervention type stuff. And maybe this is what needed to happen in order to wake him up, because this is not okay. And I was taught to keep my hands to myself. And in the game of dozens, I grew up in the project. So it's like,
But you was doing this though, like you can't, you can't do that to a motherfucker that's socially sensitive.
girl, I didn't do nothing to him but tell him the
I
truth.
know, I'm
But
fucking with you. I'm fucking with
and he couldn't take it. And I was
you.
literally like, you need to get your life together before it's too late. And
Mm.
people were warning him, like, you ain't about to do nothing, man. Come on, come on,
And I'm
she
sorry that that happened to you. I just wish your girlfriends that were there would have at least helped. Some other men would have helped. Shout out to Jamal, you know what I'm saying, for jumping in and help. Because let me tell you something, I roll with 3 to 5 niggas deep all the time. I wish a
feel
motherfucker
you.
would. Like, bitch, you gonna get what the fuck you came to look for
Right.
today.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I just couldn't
yeah.
believe that people saw what happened and were still willing to defend him. And one guy jumped in saying, oh, we gotta protect the OG. And it's like, protect the OG. This nigga just hit somebody, a female, in the face, and then the girl.
When we're stressed out about anything, including debt, there's so many other detriments to our lives, our health, our family, our friends, all can see it on us. And then when you become debt free, you can start focusing on things that truly make you happy. It really is true happiness. I've had many individuals make up with family members after going through bankruptcy because they don't have the stress. It really changes your mindset and it allows you to have the freedom, the mental freedom to take care of what's really important. And I certainly recommend it for everybody because, as we all know, life is too short.
We don't get enough liquid D3. We don't get enough vitamin D. And so I personally have to supplement this particular vitamin D that I travel with all the time. And I make sure that I never run out of is 10,000 IUs, gluten-free, vegetarian, as a vitamin E and vitamin C base. Okay. And so it's very highly absorbable. There are some fantastic reviews on shoptkdeals.com of women who claim that they couldn't even like lift their arms. And by taking vitamin D3, which helps your body to absorb calcium, and the calcium feeds the bones, they can now raise their arms, they're less pain and things like that.
This nigga just hit somebody, a female, in the face, and then the girl, Harris, who took the gun from Corey, she was pushing me back, holding me back from trying to get to the pile to help my friend. And then she was like, oh, you don't want to do that. It's money on the table. It's money on the table. I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, it's money on the table. You don't want to do that. And so she's been on his podcast a few times already. So
Mm.
uh I think this past time that she was on there lying about me saying, oh, he didn't hit her at all and stuff like that. And she definitely didn't mention the gun or nothing like that. And the text message that I sent to Craig Smith, he gave her the phone to read it, and then she stopped and paused right when she was about to read and passed Katrina the gun. So she's trying to save her ass too. And all these people thought it wasn't no police report. I didn't go to the hospital, none of that, whatever. And it's like,
But you did
hello,
though.
I'm a social worker. I know the rules and the laws, boo boo. And it's like, once you put your hands on me first, it's a
Right.
wrap for everything else. And that's why I said in that post, if I was a white woman and this happened to her, to Miss Becky, what do y'all expect and think would be happening right now? So why are we so numb as Black people and in our community where it's violence is okay and we expect it? Why? That's not right.
Right. I definitely agree. And again, I'm sorry that happened to you, and I'm glad that you are speaking out and defending and correcting the narrative, because you could have easily jumped on the internet real quick and laid it all out. But you kind of stood back, and I couldn't imagine like that happening to you in front of everybody. How humiliating, that would have made you feel as a woman. You know what I'm saying? That this man actually put hands on me. So, I do empathize with you in that, and I do want to talk to Jamal. And so, is there just anything else you want to add before we wrap this up?
Um,
Because you went over a lot.
that was a lot. I would just say, because this type of stuff is still happening, as far as like men trying to be gatekeepers in the entertainment industry and hold people's vaginas as the reason why not. They
Mhm.
are not getting ahead. And honestly, if I were to have been that woman who was willing to do whatever for fame or money or whatever, trust and believe I would have been somebody's baby mama by now. I would have been uh, rich or on some reality TV show by now, in music videos, all of that stupid shit. But God has called me to a higher purpose and calling. And it is just time for the foolishness to stop and the narrative to change and be exactly what it is meant to be. And anybody who is supporting this man, you probably work for the devil too, like on some realness. Any female who is supporting this man, I really don't know, think, or you probably don't even know God for real. Like, really. Like, the evilness that he is willing to succumb to cover up a lie, to cover up what, no, to cover up the truth, what he really did, and not just admit it and be like, I'm sorry. Let me get help. I think that's what we really need to hold him accountable for. Because I've been hearing everything from, oh, she was a plant, she was sent up there. Um, and it's like, really? Like, anybody can tell you, I did not say anything to him first. He started out with, fuck you looking at bitch. That was his first words. And the other time in September, his first words was, he ain't got to say shit to you, bitch. So both times he is jumping into something that has nothing to do with him, including himself, inserting himself, and calling me out my name and being disrespectful. So at the end of the day, people don't have stopped coming up to the Improv on Mondays because of Corey Holcomb. Um, and a lot of female comedians don't come up to the Hollywood Improv at all anymore on Mondays because of Corey Holcomb. So I just can't wait to see what all God has planned and what all is coming up in the future for all of us, because this was definitely not my plan at all, but I know the truth, and a lot of other people do too. Okay? So folks are going to say whatever they want to in the comments, and I just can't wait till the footage becomes public so you guys can all see everything. But just like how a lot of people didn't believe Cassie until the video came out, I think that's the same thing that's gonna happen here. So,
Okay. Well, on a good note, how long have you been doing comedy?
oh, I just celebrated my 10-year comedy anniversary.
Congratulations,
Thank
congratulations.
you
What's
so
your
much.
style of comedy? What is your style?
I would say all of my comedy has a touch to do with the truth, like things that have happened to me, and then
Okay.
a little bit of shock slash prop comedy. I use different props and whatnot. And I have a book coming out, and this is the book. It's called Just Say No to Dick, Letters to My Younger Vagina.
Ain't nobody saying no to no dick.
Yeah, but these are the Just Say No to Dick pussy pocket panties right here. These
No,
are
girl, we like this.
yeah, these have a zipper
Are
right
you
here.
a lesbian or something?
No, I was gay for a day, but some people's
Why
vagina.
would you make panties that say just don't know the dick? Well, who
So,
you saying yes to?
to the right dick. You can't say yes.
And just say, did you got to be more specific? You telling them just say no to dick?
Yeah, but because dick can be
We love
distracting,
no,
and
and that's fine. We need a
yeah.
distraction.
So that's what the book is about. The book is like letters
Just
to
you
my
could have just made the parents just say no to cord dick.
younger vagina.
Yeah.
Say
This ain't no, but don't be putting out no messages like that. I don't support that now. Oh, look at me. Yeah, you got me. You see what I'm saying?
but it's a book
Yeah.
coming out called Just Say No to
Okay.
Dick, and then it's letters to my younger vagina. And it's like, ladies, aren't you tired of being distracted and dictated and
Yeah,
digmatized
I
and
heard that you
dictated?
had you dated a few celebrities.
Yeah, I would say I've been in the industry over 20 years, and
So they don't. What you mean you've been in the industry? What that mean?
that you tend to date some of your coworkers sometimes, and
Who like who, child?
who
Yeah, you
well,
gonna put them in the book or something?
I am, but a couple of these people are already dead, and
Who like Gerald Levert or somebody? Child who?
and some people are married now, so
Who?
know
Just give us one name.
one name.
Yeah, I mean somebody dead. That's fine.
Somebody did.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, he was a rapper. But
Who?
oh,
Easy E?
um, but yeah, we know we've
You fucked Easy E?
you said what?
You fucked Easy E?
No. And it wasn't Biggie or Tupac either. You're so funny. Oh my god.
Nipsey?
No, I wish that would have been fun.
Woohoo!
Might have still been alive if he was. No, I'm just kidding.
If he dead, child. What is it?
Uh,
Who is he?
uh, uh, Guru from Gangstar.
I ain't never heard of him, but okay, rest his soul, child.
Yeah, he's super old.
Okay, he old one of them old
Like
school cats.
18. Yeah, I was like 18.
Okay,
I was like 18.
but what about the married one? Who, child?
Oh, who's married now?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
No disrespect to the wife. I mean, that was before the wife. It was before the wife, right?
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. You are
Who?
so funny. Oh my goodness.
Who? Who? Girl, you on Wine with Tasha K. You know what we do over here.
My goodness.
You-
Um,
Am I making you nervous?
no,
No, what?
I was just told to not be including too many people's names on this.
But this is a whole nother subject.
Yeah, we
Okay, so we're gonna set
I'm
up
still
part
like
two.
friends. I'm friends with the wife now, so she was
We're gonna set so she don't know that you fucked her husband.
she was like, just stop saying we good. Okay.
She don't know that you fucked her husband, but you friends
No,
with her.
no. It wasn't no type of situation like that at all. But
Well, I'm
it
saying, but
was
she don't know
people,
that you used to fuck her
it's just
husband.
people that I have like worked with and I booked, and who have tried to get at me when they were married as well. And because they were married, I did not do anything with them. I kept everything like purely business. So, but what I'm saying is that there were people I dated who are now married and still married. So that's why it's like I need to keep that
Okay,
exactly cool as well.
so
But
we'll set up part two with you.
yes, we can do
Okay,
that. And then
all right,
I can
cool.
also grab Jamel for you too. Uh,
Right now,
yeah, he's actually in the next room. One
we get him to come sit down real quick. Let me holler at him.
okay, let me grab him.
Yeah, I think I made her a little nervous.
She wants to talk to you for 5 minutes real quick.
Yeah, Jamal. And he's security too. He better look like security. He better be shaped like security. Tell him to come on now. Oh, he got on overalls. That nigga done did time. Yeah, he done did time on the rail. Nigga got on overalls. And he got both of the latches latched too. He ain't got one thrown over the shoulder. What's up, Jamel?
But, hey,
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, peace and love, brother.
Oh well,
So we hear you out here protecting women out here from being harassed,
you know,
by men.
protecting black women. But all women
Okay.
deserve to be protected, but especially the melanin enriched. Yeah, the whole thing was definitely unfortunate, but I had to step
So
in.
you got jumped by Corey and four other of his
Uh,
his booty bandits.
that's a good way of putting it. Corey Holcomb, Dick Riders, I believe, is a hashtag that's out there. Um, you know, I, hey, people were saying they had to secure the bag, they got to protect the money. Nobody's
Yeah,
going on tour. I was really surprised, to be honest. Corey Holcomb
yeah.
is a large individual.
Okay.
This is these are going on sale. Some
Corey
of these are
Holcomb hates women.
out for free. This is just the Corey Holcomb hates women, but there are some other.
You should have just said Corey Holcomb is gay
Oh well, hey, that too.
with 3 exclamation marks. Yes.
We'll
Okay,
work
go
on
ahead.
that. We can definitely print some more out. But
Okay.
I was really surprised by the comedy community and how they reacted, given the fact that he had stepped out of his mind, really his sanity, and punched Christina not just anywhere, but in front of the Improv, and not just in front of the Improv, but in front of the front door of the Improv. So this is literally the one of the most visible places that you can be in Melrose, and I would think that people would have stepped in to at least put him to the side to protect Christina, to let him know that what he had done was wrong. But instead, they had
Mhm.
the exact opposite reaction and did everything they could to protect Corey from me. Oh,
Okay,
right here.
proud hashtag Corey Holcomb dick rider. So you got shirts for the game.
These are free for certain people. You know?
This is hilarious.
Certain people earned it.
Corey
certain
Holcomb and his
people
dick
earned
riders.
it. Hey, get them wearing with pride now. Just
So yeah, I can see you still got all your teeth. So obviously they didn't get no licks in. If you had 5
no.
motherfuckers,
No, that's what was is interesting about watching a lot of the words that Corey Holcomb has used on his show and in the aftermath. For someone that at least he talks about truth and standing on truth and 10 toes this
Mhm.
and that, but he has definitely not told the facts of the matter. I'm 6'4", 165 pounds, and he definitely needs
Okay,
all of the
all right then, all right then. Okay,
I mean,
it's okay. It's
positive.
okay. It's okay.
I do.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Peace and love.
Listen,
And
and you in shape, unlike Corey Holcomb.
no, you say what you say.
Yeah.
He said,
You in shape, unlike Corey Holcomb.
Uh,
You ain't got no fat sitting around your heart. You ain't got no fatty liver.
I'm a soldier
Okay. All right.
in
Cool.
the army of
Um.
the Lord.
So yeah, I'm glad that you did what you had to do to help that young lady. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry that these bitch ass niggas tried to jump you for defending a woman. And yeah, like it's just that's a damn shame. And so we need more people out here like you. And I'm glad that you stood up for Christina.
And friends and people that you thought were friends, or that you were at least friendly with, and acquaintances
Hmm.
that all had reactions. That Hollywood does something strange to people. So this being said, it's all on tape. So
They fuck them in the ass.
hey.
That's what Hollywood does. They make them a little soft. They use that baby oil and they just slide on in that thing, get it all ready.
No,
Then they put 2 fingers in, and then 3, 4. You know what? They fisting
no,
niggas in the ass
no,
in
no,
Hollywood.
this,
And that's
no.
what makes them jump on women.
Hey,
Yeah. Okay. But have you done time before? Is that why you got on overalls?
you could say it's in my genes,
You
but no, these things are useful, so you.
Oh, okay, because you look like that's an outfit from the yard now. You got the cape on, the sweatshirt,
I'm
the
free. I'm free.
overalls,
I'm alive
and you
and
got the
free.
dress, and you can tell you Muslim.
No, I'm an educator, is what I am.
This nigga done time. It's okay. It's okay though. California, everybody. If I was in California, I would have did time. Okay, so we understand how it work out there.
I'm
It's
enjoying
all
my
good.
freedom. Anyway,
Okay. He
much love
said,
to
enjoy
you.
this motherfucking freedom. I heard that. So thank you so much, Jamel. Christina, look, we're going to go ahead and wrap everything up. This will go out next week. Okay. And we'll tag you in all the clips, and we wish you the best in, getting justice for what happened to you, and sue his ass.
yes, my lawyer has already been putting a list of stuff together, and she's just like, this should not have happened to you. It's so unfortunate, but it's fortunate that it's on camera.
Oh, Christina, I got one last question to ask you, okay? Please don't take this the wrong way. You promise it's unwind with Tasha K. And when we here, we typically unwind things, okay?
Okay.
So Christina, you ain't fucking that man.
Who?
That one that was just right there, child.
Oh, okay. So
Uh
me and Jamel have been friends for like 9 years now,
huh.
and we met in Washington D.C. And
That's right.
so I will say in the past 2 years we've been like, starting to see each other. But since this thing has happened, it is literally, I think maybe might be pushing us into another realm. So we gonna see.
Okay. 'Cause I was gonna say, child, this you done put that man on camera on the Unwind with Tasha K show, which is 90% black women and about 30 of them are single. Okay. Half of them are gay by default. Some of them are gay because they just gay. And some of them may revert back. You know what I'm saying? Like you said you was gay for a day. And I know motherfucking well you ain't sleeping next door to a nigga like that that does security and beats another nigga ass for you and you ain't giving him no pussy. Then you out here on my platform putting credits out here talking about say no to the dick and you got dick like that next door? Christina.
And he is educated and he's a wholesome dude, and he's actually
You
a teacher
better
by
claim
day.
that nigga. That's my nigga. You better claim him because I'm telling you, they finna be in his DM. They finna be down there at the Improv on Mondays trying to get up on your dick. You better watch his ass.
Oh, I got you. You're so funny. I got you, boo.
I ain't laughing.
Yeah, so yeah, he definitely stepped in and stepped up, and I was actually
Okay, that's what
kind
husbands do. So just go on and take his ass on down there to the courthouse and make it official.
of surprised. Okay, we'll
Mm-hmm.
see what happens.
See what happens. You don't need. What else do you need to know? The man protected you. Where you gonna find that at around here?
That
And he in shape. Look like he do push-ups in that door. That's right there behind you. Look like there's a push-up door, pull-up door bar. He's just right there because he don't believe in no gym memberships.
right. Yeah, yeah, you're so true about that. You're so right.
Okay, girl. Don't be. That's that light skin in you.
You're so funny.
All
Yeah.
right, Christina, where can everybody find you? Come see you. You know what I'm saying? DM you, see you on stage. Oh, introduce us to the dog. See, y'all got a perfect family. Now all you need is a baby with that nigga.
All I need is a ring. Okay, hello, good night, good morning.
You don't need that. You just need the paperwork.
So
Fuck a
you
ring.
can find
Go
me
ahead.
on
Yeah.
Instagram at
Uh-huh.
CRISTINAPAYNE. And you can catch me at the Hollywood Improv on January 23rd,
Okay.
after MLK. And I got some other dates coming up. So just follow me, and then, I'll keep y'all updated and everything. And
All
thank
right.
you so much for
And you
giving.
gonna give me an invite to the courthouse wedding?
Yes, girl, bring some
Yeah.
rice.
I'm a show come child with some rice and some fake roses, and I'm gonna throw them.
Yes,
She's a
thank you.
queen to
That's so
be with.
hilarious.
Okay.
I
All
love you
right,
too.
baby. Love you. Now we gotta go.
Yes, girl. Thank you. Have a great
Bye.
day.